Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in around my mouth and talk about some people. Before we get into the mess, I have a question. Okay, so I just started using this new skincare product, products, and it's a serum and a moisturizer. Okay, so I usually use, not usually, but for like the last like 2 months, I started using Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice, she's a little expensive. Girl, she's a little expensive. Okay, girl. You got, girl, Miss Paula, girl, you got to start selling coochie and fish plates on the side to afford Miss Paula. Because some of her stuff, girl, you look up, girl, you get $200. Girl, you got 3 or 4 items, you already at $200. You be like, girl, what? Okay, put two of those back. Matter of fact, put three of them back. I just think that one. Um, but I switched over. This guy, basically, I went to Sephora. This white guy convinced me to try Fresh. And it was actually more expensive than the Paula's Choice, but I was like, I'm gonna try. Sephora, you could take their stuff back. So I was like, I'll try it. Now, if I don't like the way it worked, then girl, you gonna have a return. Okay. So I asked my sister. She act like she ain't know. What she said it's I don't know. I feel like my sister was just trying to get me up out her face because I feel like she should have gave me a direct answer. So I asked my sister with moisturizer, is it supposed to make your skin have like a kind of like a glow? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, she just wants it to make her skin feel soft. That's what she said. I was like, okay, girl, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Because basically, I feel like with the Fresh that I'm using now, it doesn't. I feel like my skin looks dry. Not dry, but I like for my skin to have a little glisten to it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little. Does that make sense? I don't feel like that's what this is doing to my skin. Now, again, it hasn't been more than a week since I've been using the product. It hasn't been more than a week, I don't think so. It hasn't been a long time. I did like the Paula's Choice, but I also want to just stick with this just to see if it actually, because the way he was talking, girl, I was like, okay, girl, he sold me on it. Um, but I also don't want to be one of those people who just bounce around from skincare to skincare to skincare. Like I just want to find something that works and I just stick with it. But I also know that stuff ain't just gonna like my skin not gonna look different just in a week. So I want to try it out, but I'm also not liking. I just feel like my skin doesn't have like that glisten to it. Does that make sense? Like that little shine. I almost feel like my skin looks dry. I don't know. So y'all let me know. Does moisturizer and then on top of that the serum. The serum, their serum, well, the one that I don't know how many serums they have, but the one that I have, it's like a it's like a lotion. Paula's Choice. Well, one of the serums that Paula's Choice sells is like a liquid, like that. Like a gel in a way. You know what I'm saying? You like squeeze it on your skin and you rub it in. That's how the one that I used to use from Paula's Choice. The new one I have from Fresh is like a kind of like a lotion. I don't know, the skin people out there who watch these videos, if you really into skin, let me know what I'm supposed to do. Should I just go back to my Paula's Choice or should I just stick with this? But I also know I could try different things. Like maybe I should keep the serum with Fresh and then go back to using the Paula's Choice moisturizer. Maybe I could do that. Because I did like the way the moisturizer with Paula's Choice made my skin look. I like my skin to have a little glow. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and I feel like if it don't have a little glow, it'll look. I want to look moisturized, baby. I don't want to look dry faced. I do not want to be no dry faced though. I just said I don't. Anyways, okay, let's move on, y'all. Y'all let me know. Okay. Um, let's talk about Drea. Listen, y'all know Marvin from Kanan was the show from Stars, The one with Raquel. I don't know these people real names. Girl, Kanan. The one 50 Cent show when he's a little boy. That show. Um, listen, everybody has something to say about Draya being 40 or almost 40. She's 39, being pregnant by the 22-year-old Jalen Green, right? Jalen Green has a $40.8 million contract. For me, I think that we should try and be consistent across the board. I think sometimes, depending on who we're talking about, folks' opinions will change. If you feel that Draya is trifling for talking to a 22-year-old and getting pregnant by her, now I know that the other people may not have had babies, but you also have to say that the other boys and girls may be trifling. When Puffy was talking to Laurie Harvey, girl, y'all should have had the same smoke for Puff Daddy. Now Laurie did not get pregnant, but everybody knew that they was talking. We saw the pictures of Puffy rubbing on her stomach. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna call Drea trifling, then you're gonna have to add Puff Daddy and his homeboys to the list too. Because quiet as it's kept, they even go younger than 22. So I never knew his real name. London Brown speaks on Draya Michele. This is what he had to say about Draya Michele. And Draya responded. So let's listen to what London Brown had to say.
22-year-old NBA player had the kid by him, or is having. Did she have him or have him? Got the kid by him, bro. She's passed around goods. You so you think you're the guy because you got a pretty woman and she's pregnant. You don't know. Oh, you got to the party late. You don't know she done topped all of us off. But congratulations on the newborn. 22-year-old.
Now, Dre, I will say this before we go further on. Baby, you might need to stay off the internet for the next 3-4 months. Because everybody got something to say. It ain't just London. Everybody got something to say. So I would suggest, Drea, enjoy your pregnancy, girl. I hope you have a healthy and safe pregnancy. Because you may want to stay off the internet. Now, this is what Drea responded to Marvin. She said, I have never met this man a day in my life. I don't know why he feels the need to speak about me in a situation where he uses the term us, brother, king. I don't know you. Don't even know your name. Didn't even know your name was London until today. Girl, me neither. Okay. Didn't even know your name was London until today. Right now, this second, as I was asked about this, I've avoided the net altogether and most bitch ass tendencies I've endured for the past few days. I won't be lied on though. Stay blessed. Hashtag I don't know this man. Hashtag who is us. Hashtag it would have never been you. This is what I put on Twitter. If Drea offered y'all niggas and women some cat, you would take it. I want London Brown to have the same energy he has for Drea, for Puffy and his friends, but he won't because he's afraid of them. Drea is trifling, but she ain't got shit on Sean Combs and his Hollywood homeboys. Girl, the truth of the matter is, if Drea offered London some cat and head, girl, he will be running to her house. Half of the men who's sitting here talking about she passed around and she passed and all that, girl, you don't care. Now, Dre, we're gonna be honest, girl. You was out here calling your own self a hoe just a few years ago. Okay? So, girl, that's what you said. You was talking about, girl, can your hoe just be deleted? That's what you said. Now it's coming back to bite you in your ass. That's what you said, Drea. Drea, them your own words, baby. Them your own words. Them your own words. But the truth of the matter is again, if y'all are going to now all of a sudden want to stand at the mountaintop with a megaphone and scream that Drea is a mess, then girl, there are so many other people that are ahead of Drea. So many other people. So many other people. And as much as y'all walk around here being happy and excited just to have a baby by a bad, now all of a sudden y'all mad because Jalen having a baby by a bad. But yeah, Dre, I'm gonna need you to stay off the internet, baby. Anyways, let's move on. You know what's so crazy? For him to even use the example that Drea, she done topped up everybody in the room. Like, even if that was the truth, we know it's not the truth. But even if that was the truth, it just goes to show that, girl, y'all don't care about if a woman is a hoe or not. Because even for you to give the example that a woman could be in the room, girl, giving everybody head, y'all don't care about hoes being hoes. You're like, y'all don't care. Y'all act like y'all care, but y'all don't. Anyways, Wendy Williams hit with a $568,000 tax lien on her NYC condo amid health and money issues. Girl, this is a mess. The daytime talk show icon was hit with a tax lien of over $568,000 on her condo in New York City per docs obtained by TMZ. She purchased the property for $4.5 million in 2021 and allegedly failed to pay taxes in 2019 and 2021, causing her to owe the six-figure amount. Sabrina Morrissey, ain't that the white lady? Wasn't named her guardian until early 2022, and Wendy Williams took issue with having someone appointed over her finances. The lien was first generated in January before the New York City Department of Finance recorded it a month later. News of the debt comes as Wendy Williams' health is in the spotlight after the gut wrenching two-part documentary Where's Wendy Williams. I still ain't watched that documentary, girl. I'm probably not. Aired on Lifetime last month. The project showed the media mogul navigating alcoholism, family issues, and mental health concerns. Um, they said in part, Wendy is still able to do things for herself. Most importantly, she maintains her trademark sense of humor, girl, and is receiving the care she requires to make sure she is protected and that her needs are addressed. Well, girl, why she got a $568,000 lien? Anyways, last month her family said that she was in a facility to receive treatment for cognitive issues. However, they weren't able to get in direct contact with her. Her guardian is said to be the only one with unrestricted access to her, but it was noted that Williams can contact her family at any time. But that's a mess. That's a mess. How is this lady? Karen, Karen, you can say in order to owe millions, you got to make millions. Karen be saying some of the craziest shit. Um, I have no words. A $568,000 tax lien on her home. Girl, you got everybody after Wendy money, girl. I mean, it's money that she owes, I guess, but you got the New York City, you got Kevin. Kevin over here, girl, still trying to get his money that he claimed Wendy owe him. Anyways, shout out to Wendy Williams. Airbnb announces a global ban on the use of indoor security cameras. I want to give a shout before we even get into this because I have a lot to say. I want to give a shout out to all the Airbnb owners. You do a fantastic job. Some of you do, some of you don't. There is no shade. If if you do right, or you know if you do wrong. Okay, I just want to say that. I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers today over no Airbnb. No Airbnb. Airbnb has issued a global ban on the utilization of indoor security cameras within their listings. On Monday, the short-term rental platform specified that indoor security cameras are now forbidden in all listings, regardless of their placement, intended use, or previous disclosure. Before, Airbnb permitted hosts to have indoor security cameras in shared spaces, provided they were transparently shared on the listing page and visible within the property. However, cameras were never permissible in private areas like bedrooms and bathrooms. So y'all get where I'm going with that. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I'm not an Airbnb type of person. I was looking at an Airbnb um, for some place I wanted to go to in the future because the hotels were just too expensive, and I was thinking like it was gonna be a few of us. Um, but then I actually booked a Airbnb. The only time I've ever booked an Airbnb was when I was going to DC for Vice President Kamala's inauguration. Right? Remember that? Remember the whole story? But they canceled the inauguration because girl, the people was up there threatening the lady and girl threatening the people, and girl, they just canceled the whole thing. So we couldn't go. So I had an Airbnb then, and they gave me my money back. Thank God. Um, and the only reason why I did it that way was because the hotel rooms were so expensive. I couldn't afford the hotel rooms, and so the cheapest route for me to go was an Airbnb because I really wanted to go see this lady at get inaugurated. So, anyways, that was like the only time I've really just almost did an Airbnb, and then like I think my family we did like a little like family weekend in Galveston, and they did like we did like a beach house. So I guess that was one time. But me personally, I've never just booked an Airbnb. Besides that one time I told y'all in DC. Girl, I just don't. The Airbnbs, I'm sorry. Some of y'all be doing too much. Too much. I just don't understand it. Girl, y'all be want to have cameras. Girl, I be looking at some of y'all listings, girl. You can't have nobody in your house. Girl. If somebody is spotted that's not on that's not on the reservation, girl, you can get kicked out. Girl. Y'all have too many. That's your home. I get it. But girl, if you're gonna have all these rules and regulations of what can and cannot happen in your home, girl, you might as well not do Airbnb. I don't understand why people go the Airbnb route unless it's like a family situation, multiple people. I guess like if it's a cheaper route, like that was gonna happen to me in DC. But for the most part, girl, I would take a hotel any day. Give me a hotel any day over at Airbnb. Now, things can happen in hotels. We've heard of, the pervs, anything can happen in a hotel too, right? But there's just something about staying in someone's home, and I don't know where if you have cameras, situated. I just don't know. Yeah, you'll say you got one in the kitchen, but then you've heard these stories of cameras being in bathrooms and all types of stuff. I just don't. I'm not an Airbnb fan like that. I'm just not. I'd rather have a hotel room. I want somebody to come clean my room, make my bed, girl, give me some fresh linen, girl, all that good stuff. I like to be able to say, "Hey, I'm leaving for a few hours. Do you think someone could go to my room um, around 2? And then when I get back, girl, my room look fresh and clean, and I got fresh towels, and my bed is made, and a fresh bottle of water. Hello, that's what I like. I like to be treated like a king, and I can't do that in y'all goddamn Airbnbs. Okay. Anyways, child, that's all I wanted. Shout out to Drea. Shout out to Drea, baby. Drea hit her lick. Y'all really mad because girl, quiet as it's kept, girl. Drea, Drea went and found her young tenderoni who was 22, $40.8 million contract, no kids, so she about to get about 40,000. Yes, girl, she ain't got to worry. But because some places I heard that even if the person makes X amount of dollars, that the more kids, it may depend on the state. Every state some states are different from the next when it comes to child support. That like sometimes, like if the person already has multiple kids, by the time they get to you, it could be a drop in the child support that you receive. But that ain't gonna be Drea's case because from what I read, he ain't got no children. So Drea getting top notch. She getting top billing, bitch. Hey, yes, I know that's right. Drill said, girl, I'm not going to have no baby by Future. I'm not having no baby by none of these other NBA players who already got 3 and 4 and 5 baby mamas and 8 and 9 kids. I want to give me somebody fresh off the motherfucking boat, okay? 22, 40.8 million, ain't got no kids. I'm about to get about 50,000 a month in child support. Slam dunk. A 3-pointer, okay? Girl, in the hoop, okay? Girl, number net. Yes, girl, shoot it, girl, okay? 3-pointer, yes, girl, yes. Across the court, yes. All that, girl, touchdown, okay? Home run, okay? All of it. Every sport you can think of, girl. Hockey player. Shout out to Drea Michelle for hitting a lick. Oh, trifling ass heifer. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.